guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I crop my oversized shirts into cute, flattering crop t-shirts. Now I just want to say that the methods I'm about to show you are so incredibly simple and easy, and I don't really know why I'm making a whole video to show you guys this, but this has been one of the most requested videos I've ever had, so that is why I'm filming this today, and hopefully it will help you guys out a bit. I'm going to show you guys my two favorite methods today, and neither of them require sewing, so let's get straight into it. So for the first method, all you have to do is grab the shirt that you want to crop and try it on. Then you have to work out whereabouts on your body you want it to be cropped to. I find the best way to do this is to try on the oversized top with a pair of shorts or pants or skirt or whatever you're planning to wear with the shirt later on once it is cropped. Then you can see where the bottoms start, so you may want to crop your shirt at that point. At least that's what I like to do. But when you have figured out where you want to crop the shirt, all you have to do is make a little marking. Sometimes I use like a little clip, sometimes I know people use chalk. You just need something to show where you want it to be cropped. It could literally just be a dot because you'll see what we do later. It doesn't have to be a line across the t-shirt, just something so we know where to crop the shirt. Then of course you need to take off the shirt and lie it down on a flat surface. This is actually really important and it sounds really dumb, but you do not want to crop a shirt while you are wearing it. That is just a recipe for disaster. You're probably going to crop it wonky and jagged, and we just don't want that. So by cropping it while it's on a flat surface, you can see it a lot easier and you're just more likely to get a more professional looking outcome, I would say. Now it just comes to cropping the actual shirt. There are two ways that I do this. The first way is literally just grabbing a pair of sewing scissors, and yes, I would recommend using some sort of dressmaking scissors, sewing scissors, fabric scissors, because they are a lot easier to cut through the material, and again will leave your shirt looking less jagged and wonky and raw at the end of the day. It doesn't matter too much because the shirt will roll and the ends are less visible, but if you want the best outcome, I would recommend using sewing scissors. The pair that I have are literally like under $10 from Big W, so you don't need to spend a lot of money. Now when it comes to actually cutting the shirt, the first way is super easy and it's just to cut straight along the line. Now I honestly just do this freehand. I don't really create some sort of line. You can do that if you want to, but I personally just don't do that. I just kind of hope for the best and cut straight along the shirt using the mark that I put on there when I tried the shirt on. But when I do cut the shirt, I make sure to cut it below where I marked the shirt. I usually do 1 to 2 centimeters down the shirt a bit further, but you can give yourself more room if you'd like. It just gives you a little bit of room if you do stuff up. The worst thing you can do when cropping a shirt is crop it too short. So you always want to crop it longer than you think you want it, because you can always come back and crop it more, but you can never add material onto the shirt at the end, or at least it's a lot harder to do that. So you always want to crop it longer than you want it. And you also always want to crop it a little bit longer than you think, because the shirt will roll at the end usually, depending on what type of fabric it is. Usually polo shirts don't really roll as much, but t-shirts will roll more. And so by giving yourself that extra centimeter or two, it just allows for this to happen. And the second way that I cut my shirts using this method is basically doing the same thing, mark it where you want to cut it, all of that sort of stuff, but instead of just cutting it straight along the hem of the shirt, fold the shirt over in half and then cut along the hem. This means that your shirt is going to be exactly symmetrical, which is probably what you want it to look like. But again, remember to cut it a little bit longer than you think you want it. And that's it. Those two methods go under the first way that I cut my shirts into little crop shirts. The second method that I use, and the one that I use probably more often than the other one that I just showed you, is to use a template. Basically, all you have to do is take a cropped shirt from your wardrobe that you already own and that you already love the length of, and lay it on top of the shirt that you want to crop. And then you're just going to use it as a guide. All you have to do is grab your scissors and cut again 1 to 2 centimeters below the hem of your cropped shirt on your oversized shirt. It's a lot easier shown than explained. But this method means it should come out pretty much the exact same as your other crop shirt, which you already love. So you know it's going to be a good length and you know it's going to be symmetrical and straight, and you won't have to worry about having a really like wonky or jagged line through the bottom of your hem of your new shirt. And that is literally it. It is as simple as that. So there you have it, friends. That is how I crop my shirts. Like I said, this was a super simple and super easy method, and it's what I do to all of my shirts that I crop. Pretty much all of the shirts that I crop are either from the men's section at a cheap store like Kmart, or from the men's section at a thrift store, and they're also really cheap as well. And I feel like those ones are the cutest ones that I've ever found. I also think polos, like the one I'm wearing right now, this was a men's one from the thrift store, and it was a Lacoste polo, and I just cropped it into this cute little t-shirt. And you can also use this method for jumpers, long sleeve shirts, whatever you want. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know you've been requesting it forever. I want you guys to leave me a comment down below telling me whether you prefer to tuck in your oversized shirts or if you just like to crop them. I don't think I could choose between them. I like to tuck and I like to crop. But let me know your preferences below. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll hopefully see you guys in my next video very soon. Goodbye.